Diggity. Man, I'm tired today. I've been doing a lot of work, and I've been doing a lot of ministry. I talked to a good friend last night on my way home. By the way, concerning the earth, I didn't get home till late last night. Stopped to minister to my friend, and I told you I prayed over the thing, and I was just thankful and prayerful. Well, my neighbor, while I was out ministering, my neighbor came with his was another neighbor in the hood, right? They came over and cleaned up my mess for me, and I got to do something nice for this guy, because wow. Thank you, Father. Thank you again. Thank you again. He takes care of us. He takes care of us. You have no idea. I mean, that you out there, you YouTubers who listen to the sound of this voice, you guys are the hands of the living God. And just know that any act of kindness is an inspiration from the heavens to do good to your neighbor and to do good to your brethren. Yeah, more praise reports, man. The whole thing's turning around. I ministered to my friend last night, and I mean, I showed him this song from Brushy One String, this No Man song, and just that song floors me. It's just one string, one voice, one God. It's just, man, the song floors me. It may not have any bearing or influence on anybody else out there, but man, that song touches my soul. And I showed him that song. He showed me another song, which I personally didn't care for it. And it doesn't matter what I think. It really doesn't. But I just took the song to the Father, as it was played out. See, I see things, musically, I look at things in kind of an exploded view. I know some of you out there know what I'm talking about, but just for exposition's sake, if any of you have seen a diagram of an engine or a complex piece of machinery, there will be an exploded view where all the little parts are separated in their series to show all the individual pieces making up a piece of machinery. And so that's how my mind sees music as it plays out. I can see all the parts. All those strings are just the layers and stuff are all just right there in front of my eyes. I see the colors, and I see. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but yes, I do. I was looking at the song, and the song was beautiful. It had a good message. It was inspiring and all that. It just didn't flow. I have a problem with high production, and I always have. High studio production really doesn't impress me nearly as much as just a good song with a good hook, and it can be one guy with one string and one voice that influences me more than 100 overdubs and background tracks. Not that I don't like that stuff. It just it has to be done well. It has to be done right. There has to be a consistency other than studio-produced schlock. It doesn't float me. You know, I mean, I will take, you know, an 18-layer home recording over a 240-layer, you know, studio processed sound recording. I don't. Yeah, it doesn't float me. But I said all that because I heard this song and I just offered it up to the Father and said, "What do you think about this?" I said, forget about the song. He said to me, you know, I mean, he didn't say forget about the song. He's kind of, heaven was silent for a moment. And then I heard, I want to show you something about yourself. I can't even tell you that. I can't even tell you what I saw because I still don't. I can't receive it myself. I can't. You would call me pompous. You would call me arrogant. You would say that God didn't speak to me. And you know, I'm only saying that because I don't see it in myself as of yet. I never saw myself that way. I never looked to be anything or anyone. And what he showed me just blew my mind. It just blew my mind. And then he confirmed it through the mouth of my friend who was talking to me and telling me how much of an encouragement I am to him and how much he inspires to have the zeal that I have and things of that nature. And I look to other people, you know, as my inspiration for, you know, zeal. And cause, I got a Jewish friend. His name is Jay, man, and he's never had a vision. He's never had a one-on-one encounter with Yeshua or any of that, but man, he knows the Word like nobody's business, and he can take a rabbi to task on the very thing that they've studied all their lives. And man, he can take a theologian to task on everything that they went to the theological cemetery to learn and to be filled with. And I've never seen anything like him. I mean, this guy's got an urgency like I have never seen, and he inspires me. And you know, he turns around and tells me how much of a good influence I am to him because he doesn't see too many people on a certain level. This guy is amazing in his understanding and his exposition of what the scriptures really say. I mean, this guy is off the hook. And, you know, he inspires me by his zeal and his overall knowledge and understanding of biblical Hebrew. And and here I am talking to my friend about the other, and he goes, man, that's amazing because those are the things that I see in you that inspire me. And I'm like, hey, wait a minute, no. What are you talking about? You know, I'm just zero, you know, and you know, zero isn't just a word. You know, zero is zero. It's nothing. It's, you know, nobody. Yet it's everything and everyone. I mean, it depends on what you put behind it, right? there's an infinitesimal of greater, there is also an infinitesimal of the minuscule. It just depends on where you put the decimal point. You can get infinitely smaller. Wow. So what is the value of absence? Anyway, man, I just thank you, Father, that you have taught me things and that I was able to receive it, even though I don't understand it. I will hear and I will do. And so I'm witnessing a complete paradigm shift again, again. And the Father is blessing me in this time, and I know He's blessing you as well. Hold on to that blessing, because you guys are chosen. You guys are highly favored. He loves you so much. He won't turn His back on you. He will neither leave you nor forsake you. He loves His creation so much. Though judgment has come to this nation, He will save you out of the midst of the overthrow. And it doesn't matter how great the devastation gets. He will save you just as He saved Joseph, just as He saved Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, just as He saved Daniel. And how many countless others can you count? I mean, David. I could go on for another 15 minutes on a video, exposing all the people that were saved out of the midst of their troubles. And we're going to get that too. He loves us. He's going to do that. But no, if things get really bad, or when things get really bad, if you should lose the people around you, know that those people that you love are in His presence from that moment on. Unless, of course, they die in their sins. So, sorry. Just had to throw that little proviso. Anyway, have a good and a blessed day. And I look forward to this evening's video, because it's going to be in the Word. And it's going to be loving, but it's going to be biting. Because that's how our Father works. He chastens those whom He loves. Just think about that. And I think I'm going to stop saying move on, or move along. I think those of you who get the message there, you're not moving along. So I'm going to stop saying that. I may say it here and there, because you know how I am. But I think I will, I will treat more of you like family, and I will say, shadiggity. That's my word. Shadiggity.